Alright guys, today is going to be another mail call video, and let's jump right into it to see what Mr. CRS has been up to or has to say with all the craziness that's been going on, because I know you guys enjoy this just as much as I do. We love hearing from him because, duh, we love hearing from him. So yeah, let's get right into it. Today's video will be answering a lot of questions I've gotten about Trump, Hunter Biden, and 922G, also known as ghost dope, and what I think about it, because it's gonna be a lot. I'm not even sure where to start, so I guess we'll start light with the 922G. So what we were hoping with SCOTUS to say 922G is an infringement, so the government must prove you are a danger to others and provide an avenue to get the prohibition, I can never say that word, prohibited lifted, and a lifelong prohibition is double jeopardy and infringement. Therefore, unconstitutional, but we did not get that. What we got was a bigger letdown than when I learned that Santa Claus wasn't real and when I first learned about the stripper pole spin. It took all the magic out of it and broke my heart. He's so funny. So what they did was take an off-ramp and dodge those questions altogether. So they said it is okay to temporarily take someone's guns if there's a personal protection order in place. Okay, so that created way more questions, but it does feel like they want to remove the lifelong ban on felons. But they're just waiting for the right case. I think they just want to keep it so they can take all our guns, obviously. I mean, come on now, that's what they've been trying to do for a while now. But they want to make it harder and not for life. But I could be wrong. But that's what I see whenever I read between the lines. Because of the use of the word temporarily, there was no reason to use it if they did not want a distinction from lifelong prohibitions, and what they were ruling on in this case. Now on to the meat and potatoes of this video. Exactly what do I think about the Trump and Hunter Biden convictions? For starters, I think they need to be talked about together because they're one in the same, and what I mean by that is they both work together to disrupt and may get the ball rolling on rebuilding the DOJ and the people that are pulling the strings behind the scenes. Maybe, I don't know if we can even turn back at this point, you guys. I'm hoping so, but who knows? I don't know. I don't have much faith out there. I should, but it's really hard considering everything's right in front of us. You know what I mean? Anyways, so let's lay all the cards on the table so that you can see the hand the DOJ was dealt. The former president is a felon, the current president's son is a felon, and most likely the future president or his offspring is going to be a felon. There's currently a guy that's a felon in the race for the presidency, and your average everyday felon can't even vote for said guy. Yeah, think about that for a second. That's actually really fucked up. If he wins, he'll have the control over nuclear football and the United States military when the felons can even have a fucking shotgun. This felon will have the most powerful position in the world, but a felon can't even get a job at Walmart. Do you see where I'm going with this? There's no longer going to be a way to uphold the title felon and what it means for someone. How can they? Honestly, you don't need to be a criminal because system is rigged to trap the lower class, which is true, so they can control all of us. So if anyone gets out of line, boom, instant felony, and because there is an 85% chance that they'll get you again, it'll be game over for you. It'll be game over for your buddy. You're going to be working trash jobs and in and out of jail for the rest of your life. But if it hasn't happened to you, it's hard to believe because you have to see it firsthand, and now it was put in front of everyone's faces. It doesn't matter if you're on the left or the right, both sides were hit. In both instances, I could have easily been you who were convicted because of this. I believe we are now united under one because for 3 reasons. 1, it needs to be way harder to actually become a felon. 2, felony should not be for life. 3, a felon should not be discriminated against. True, I agree. And there is so much more dirty secrets about the DOJ. Let me paint the picture for you, because this is the main reason why so many people are incarcerated for it. For example, the feds indict Trump and Hunter Biden for conspiracy to sell 300 pounds of cocaine. The only evidence the feds have is 2 confidential informants who conveniently will never be named or questioned, and they say that they know they're conspiring to sell the coke. They can go to trial and have a 97% chance of losing and get life, or they can take a plea deal for 10 years with programming. They will end up sitting for at least 6.5 years behind bars. There'll be riots in the streets and most likely a revolution, and that is the extent of the evidence most people get convicted on. They use their 97% to stop people from fighting, and because no one fights, they know that they don't need an actual evidence of a crime being committed, and everyone's story is the same. The feds pick them up, put them in county jail, and one day their lawyer shows up and tells them they got nothing on you. It's just some junkie and his girlfriend saying you're a drug dealer, so you have a case for trial. But if you lose, and there's a strong chance that you will, they're going to end up asking for a life sentence, and they will get it because guess what? Now they're charging you with 1,500 pounds of fentanyl, or you can sign a whack-ass plea deal and you can be home just in time for your newborn to graduate high school. Yay! Like, you get what I'm saying, guys. Like, that's fucked up. So do you want to roll the dice? Just think. They convict people on bullshit charges on an everyday basis, and they ain't slowing down anytime soon. Nobody is safe from the DOJ, which is very true. They need to be torn apart and rebuilt from the ground up, like for real. What they've been doing just is not right, which I agree. So yeah, that's what Mr. CRS thinks of all the shenanigans going on. And if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to continue to support us, there'll be links down in the description. And until next video, guys, peace. Alright guys, welcome back to all things shit fuckery buggery. That's not it. Alright, howdy second. Howdy Second Amendment defenders, and welcome back to this channel of CRS Firearms and all the craziness in lifestyle and blah blah. That's fucked up, I'm not doing it. Alright. This is so fucked up. Prohibited, a lifelong prohibition, I cannot, why can I say that word? Prohibited, prohibition, it's gotta be prohibition, because otherwise it's prohibited, prohibition.